Okay, in this video we're going to show you how to install EverTires. Now this bike already has EverTires equipped with it, so we're just going to pretend that these tires on it are regular tires, and I'm going to take them off and put them back on as if they were your EverTires. So first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to take the front wheel off. The way to do that is I'm going to use this quick release and I'm going to open it up like that. Then I'm going to loosen it. And I'm going to loosen it not so much that it comes off, but enough so that I can pop the wheel off, and boom, away it goes. So, set the bike down, bring my EverTire there, and then I would lift it up and slide it back in to the thing. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten this. And I'm going to tighten it tight enough so that it's snug. I don't want it so tight that I can't possibly push it, but it should be pretty snug. It should be kind of hard to get, but not overly hard. And then boom. Then what I do is I just check to make sure you have it seated right. And to make sure you'll just spin. If you hear it rubbing on the brake pad, that means that you didn't get it seated right. So, and if that happens, just loosen it again. Kind of get it loose, and then I'm going to kind of hit it, and then I'm going to again tighten it up, and away I go. On the rear, it's a little bit trickier on the rear tire because I have the rear cassette to play with. So on the rear, it's going to have a quick release just like the other one. So now what I'm going to do is loosen this one till I get it off, and I'm going to pull it off. Now this is a couple obstacles. One, this kickstand in the way, and two, the derailleur. So what I'm going to do is I've got to kind of navigate around those obstacles. So I get the kickstand out. I'm still here. What I'm going to do is take the chain and get it down so it's kind of hitting like that, and then I'm going to pull it up and over and out. Now that it's out, now I take the new wheel, and I'm going to put it back in. I'm going to make sure I get the chain. So usually, and I've shown you the wrong way to do it, is shift your chain so it's either on this top one or on this bottom one. I prefer the top one. But I showed it to you on this just to make a point. So now what I do is I slide it back, and then I'm going to navigate around this kickstand again. And when you're kind of navigating, you have to be careful with your derailleur, because if you're too forceful, you can break your derailleur. So I'm just mindful of it. I'm just careful. So now I'm around everything. So now I slide it back to where it goes in the little slots here. The one thing to check, so I'm getting caught. The reason why is my disc brake is not going in the little slot. So what I want to do is just get that in there so it's nice and in that slot and back into the tabs. And then I tighten this again. I wanted to get it snug and pretty tight, not crazy tight, but just tight enough. Like I said, it should be kind of hard to get on, not super hard. And that's it. Now I've got my EverTires back on. So now that we have it all seated correctly and everything is okay, you're ready to go. You're ready to ride. What I like to do is give it one last final test by squeezing the brake levers, making sure my brakes work, because that's obviously very important. And then I just go through and kind of pedal and make sure everything pedals okay and shifts okay. And then you're ready to go.